Auston Matthews' super season continues, and it's now time to start asking the question, where does Auston Matthews now stand on the list of the NHL's all-time greatest goal scorers? We did the math, and this may shock you. Only two guys in the NHL's modern era have scored more goals per game than Auston Matthews. And neither of those guys is named Gretzky or Ovechkin. We'll roll out those numbers in a moment, but first to the crazy numbers that Auston Matthews is putting up during this historic season. Matthews became just the third player in the last 30 years to have 5 hat tricks in a single season. That also ties the Leafs franchise record for most in a season, tying Darryl Sittler, Babe Dye, and Reg Noble. A couple of other things to point out right now. Auston Matthews still has a third of the way to go in this season, so you get the sense he's going to break both of those marks before this year is actually done. And did I mention it was a natural hat trick last night and that he scored all 3 in a span of just 7 minutes and 49 seconds? He's now got 45 on the season. That's 6 more than Sam Reinhart in the battle for the Rocket Richard. And he's on the pace for 71 goals on the season. That would be the most since McGillney and Solani 30 years ago. This is no longer a small sample size. This is now a season for the ages. Okay, so that's where he is this year. Now let's take a look at the big picture. Where would you now rank Auston Matthews among the greatest pure goal scorers of all time? Matthews now has 344 goals in 532 career games. That works out to .65 goals per game. That's the 5th best goal-scoring pace in NHL history. Only Mike Bossy and Mario Lemieux scored more goals per game in the NHL's modern era. Even Gretzky and Ovi didn't and aren't currently scoring at a pace that Matthews is putting together. And McDavid, not even close. Matthews has 20 more goals than McDavid in 85 fewer games. All right, so you heard the numbers from me. Now it's time to hear from you. Where would you rank Auston Matthews on the list of the NHL's all-time greatest pure goal scorers? Not on the all-time best players list. Here's the scenario for you. You're in Game 7. It's the Stanley Cup Final. You're in overtime. You can have one single player in the prime of his career to score the winner. Where would you rank Auston Matthews on that list? The comments are open. Really looking forward to hearing what you have to say on this.